Welcome, Virgo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 31st of July to the 7th of August. We're going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Virgo, I'm going to start off by pulling your oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming through for you for this week, and then we'll go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and messages. This is a collective reading, Virgo, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The first card you're getting is number 9, Treasure Island. This is a great card to see in a reading because what it tells us is that something is coming towards you. This little turtle is carrying a treasure chest, and in that treasure chest you can see it's surrounded by hearts and stars. The hearts tell me that something that is dear to your heart is coming towards you, and the stars are representing blessings. So you can see why it's always auspicious to see Treasure Island come out. You then have another incredibly auspicious card, Virgo. You have Happy Happy. And can you see, once again, we've got the stars here. So now we might have some synergy between these two energies, because Happy Happy speaks to us of just that, sheer joy, pure happiness. Number 37, Never Ending Story, tells us that there might be an area in your life, Virgo, where things are repeating over and over again. And as you can see from our fairies posture, it can become very tiring, and perhaps it's something you want to look at, because when we get this energy of doing the same thing again and again and it starts depleting us, it might call for some kind of a change. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a tarot card for each core message, and then I will come back around again and clarify even further to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Right, let's see. What is coming in for Virgo this week? Okay, my dear Virgos. We have got the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So we are going to start off with Treasure Island and the King of Swords, and I'm just going to get your clarifier. So we want to see who or what is this King of Swords energy for Virgo, please. Let us see now, who or what is this King of Swords? Two of Wands, okay. Virgo, you are presenting as King of Swords under this energy. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of the card we are speaking about. Now, King of Swords is a very smart king. This is the king that takes emotion out of the equation and thinks very logically and practically. He looks at things for what they are. He doesn't get sidetracked by illusion and wishful thinking. What we see happening now is that Two of Wands tells me that you have had certain plans and ideas that are very much connected to our treasure chest. But Two of Wands is the energy that of the time we spend planning, thinking, contemplating, not doing much in terms of actual action. This week, Virgo, something shifts, something is changing. And with that change, I think you're going to get a very good insight with regards to this treasure coming towards you. Now, some of my Virgos are going to get a very big sign regarding this treasure. Other Virgos will get a small sign, but you will see something. And what that sign does, it ignites King of Swords energy in you. You go into full-blown organizing, practical, logical mode because you do not want to let this treasure slip by you. Like I said, this is an incredibly auspicious energy. And we saw that it's something close to your heart, Virgo, and it's a blessing. So we understand now why you are being so strong and so determined about bringing this energy in, which I feel is very admirable because you're not taking any chances. You see possibility. You see something that speaks to deep inside of you and you move. Wonderful. Lovely to see this energy. Right, let's move on now and see what our Three of Swords energy is that is sitting under happy, happy. So we want to see now what this Three of Swords energy is for Virgo. The Hermit. Okay. Virgo, this is very interesting. This has now given us another whole layer to our Treasure Island story. Whatever this is, I feel in the past there was a letdown, a hurt, a disappointment regarding it. For example, if this treasure chest for you is finding somebody you connect to on a higher level, the Three of Swords tells me that in the past you've actually have experienced a letdown or a betrayal in this area. Three of Swords is a painful energy. It's your heart being hurt very deeply. The Hermit tells me that, my dear Virgos, you went back to the drawing board. You went within. You did your work. When I say that, Virgo, it's the work we do on ourselves, the work we do in terms of healing from a Three of Swords energy. This could have been speaking to somebody. It could have been reading uplifting books. It could have been joining groups and perhaps hobbies and activities that inspired you. But you did what you could do to find your way back again. And you do find your way back because it's sitting under happy, happy. And we saw with our stars coming in, there is a wonderful connection here. It's time for you to get this blessing. This Two of Wands energy is very connected to our Hermit energy. You know, that energy of pulling back and reassessing. It could be the energy of, okay, who was this past person I was with? Perhaps what you needed to do was really look at what you're looking for. You know, perhaps the person before was not your ideal partner. And this experience now shows you, okay, there's somebody else I want, somebody with different character traits. Maybe before you wanted a high-flying, jet-setting kind of person. And after this experience, you've decided, you know what? I want somebody who's going to be there for me, who's going to have my back, who's going to want to listen to me and support me. It's actually a very beautiful energy because you have taken the pain and you have manifested something incredible coming in. And it's going to bring you, my dearest Virgos, that kind of joy, that kind of happiness. This is a wonderful energy we are seeing. I see you taking great strides forward as you move out of this energy into your new energy. Wonderful, Virgo. Let's see now what our Seven of Cups energy is that is sitting under never-ending story. So we want to see what is this never-ending story for Virgo, please. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Virgo, your messages are very much related. And it's very interesting because never-ending story tells me that for the longest time, perhaps for many years before this Three of Swords energy took place, you were chasing something that wasn't perfect for you. Remember, I gave you that example of always being attracted to the wrong person, the person who is always the jet setter, the high flyer. And this never-ending story and Seven of Cups tells me this was probably something you repeated many times. So you got involved with this kind of person and then got let down or disappointed and then repeated the same story. Now this is just a romantic example. Virgo, this could be something to do with work. Maybe you are always setting yourself up in terms of working for a very narcissistic boss or a boss who's a micromanager. Maybe this happens in a friendship or in a family situation. Please take it in a situation that resonates with you. But what we see happening now is that this is a very interesting and pivotal week for you because you look closely at the last Three of Swords energy. I think the last time was probably the hardest time, the time you got hurt and disappointed the most. And you took a deep, deep look at this and you understood that actually whatever you went after were just castles in the sky. Nothing was real, nothing was true, and you will not be making that mistake again. So you close off this story and 10 of Pentacles comes out. What a wonderful confirmation telling us that by you realizing that this was all an illusion and that you now focusing on something that is true, something that is actual, it's going to bring you closer to what you want. This 10 of Pentacles is sitting in your treasure island. 10 of Pentacles, Virgo, for me is the wish fulfillment when it comes to our security, our abundance. Here we have the grandfather, the family, the beautiful home. But what gives you that feeling of coming home, that feeling of abundance? Because this is what's coming towards you. And this is what's going to give you that kind of smile. So we understand now why you are going to harness our King of Swords energy, and you are certainly not going to let this slip through your fingers. Wonderful to see. Let's go ahead now and see what your spirit animal is for this week. So we just want to see now, what is Virgo's spirit animal for this week, please? What is Virgo's spirit animal? And you have got number 60, Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. So 60 and the numbers 6 and 0 are your lucky numbers. Wherever the numbers 6 and 0 come up for you, please consider this very auspicious. The swan is your spirit animal, so wherever the swan comes up, this too is a blessed sign. and your message is time for a deep dive. And Virgo, we saw that it was because of your deep dive that you now understand what is right for you, what is meant for you, and you are moving in that direction. Very positive energy coming in. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.